guys, welcome to episode 2 today of The Garage. I'm Brian.
I'm Ed.
And this is the educational video. We're going to talk about education. And
for all the younger viewers.
Yeah, for all you younger viewers.
And older viewers.
And older viewers.
Want to change your path.
Especially those of you getting ready to get out of high school this year.
Yes.
And you're not sure what you want to do, or you think you've got a game plan. We just witnessed one of the Democrat presidential candidates, Elizabeth Pocahontas Warren, get cornered by an angry father who worked his butt off to pay for his kid to go to school.
Yeah.
While Elizabeth Warren is saying free this and free that and free education and student loan forgiveness and debt forgiveness and we'll just wipe the slate clean.
Yes.
Okay. Let's say we wipe the slate clean of trillions of dollars of student debt.
Yeah.
What's that going to do to our nation's economy?
Yeah. Yeah, say it's dead. You can't just wipe it away.
You can't just go.
Somebody's got to pay for it.
Poof. It's no more. You can't wave a magic wand over it. Okay, number one. Number two, we've got a lot of kids out there with student loan debt for stupid educational choices.
I was going to say, if you're going to spend $80,000 in debt to get to get your degree, make sure that's a degree you can pay that $80,000 back with.
Yeah. Don't get a degree in. I'm sorry.
That's just plain.
I've got a degree in art and political science.
Yeah.
What are you gonna do with that?
What are you gonna do with that?
You know, I know a gal whose husband got a degree in art.
Yeah.
Doesn't have a job.
I love art. I was an art major in high school, and I still do stuff.
But I didn't do it.
But I didn't do it as a career because I knew I had to go work.
The percentage of people who make a living with art is like very small.
So now I'm a truck driver.
But this guy who got his degree in art, went to college, and all this student loan debt and all this crap, he works in a restaurant.
Yeah.
Doesn't even use it. You know how many people...
I can't afford this. You guys need to pay it back for me. Well, why'd you do it?
Well, you know how many people I see with college degrees that are working in restaurants and working in retail, and they're not even used. Matter of fact, I know somebody that took them, I'm going to guess, somewhere between 8 and 12 years to get their degree to be a teacher. Meanwhile, the American taxpayer paid for all of this and then couldn't pass the final test to get the certificate to teach.
That's actually a really good degree, but you got to make sure you can do it.
Yeah.
I always thought being a teacher would be awesome, but I always knew I couldn't do it.
Yeah,
so
and here's the thing. They don't have to repay a dime of that money.
Yeah.
So all that money that the American taxpayer paid for this person to get this education, gone, wasted.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
Now, here's the flip side of the coin. Versus all these people getting degrees in rock climbing, political science, art.
Yeah.
Okay, all these people, you know, and here's my favorite was a young man I had a conversation with, said he was going to get a degree in psychology. You know what I said? I looked at him and said, so how's that make you feel?
How's that make you feel? There's your degree. That's all you need to know.
Yeah.
How's that make you feel?
How's that make you feel?
Yeah.
But anyway, I know a young lady, and I'm going to say it right up front, it's my daughter, and she just got her certificate in welding.
Yes.
A skill that she can use.
You know how much money welders make?
Good Lord. Well, she's just starting off, but if you expand your horizons in welding and you go into exotic metals, I know a guy right now who's welding, and he's welding like stainless steel and different types of exotic aluminum and stuff. He's clearing $1,000 a week.
Yeah.
And guess what?
Yeah.
Most technical certificates, tech school, take a year.
Yeah.
You're
making money. Yeah. You're making money at 20.
Yeah. And you got a job lined up when you graduate.
Yeah.
You're not going, well, now I got to go find a job. Then I got to go find a job. No.
Yeah.
And a lot of these tech schools, you know what they do? Here, let us sit down and help you put a resume together.
Yeah. Yeah.
Or, even better, while you're going to school, they help you get the resume together. And then they approach people that they've already made contact with out in the professional, in the industries, and say, hey man, this guy is top of his class, or these guys here, and these people are like, we want them.
Yeah, there's a lot of technical jobs out right now where they are so low in filling those jobs. Yeah, they're going to the schools going, yes, give me your graduates. Come on, we need it. We need it.
Well, do you know how many? You know what the shortage is right now? Skilled laborers in this country. Over 300,000
Because they were pushing, go to school, go to college, go to college. You can't do nothing unless you go to college.
Wrong.
Go to college, go to college.
Wrong. Yeah, yeah. Let me give you an example. There's a meme, a picture meme thing online, and one of them. This is Scott. Scott went to school, went to college, and got a degree in political science. Scott makes fun of Ed, who got a degree in electrical engineering. He's an electrician.
Oh, money, money, money.
Ed just shut off Scott's power because Scott can't pay his bills.
Yep.
There you go.
Yep.
And here's the kicker, guys. If you're trying to figure out what you want to do with your future, young people, let me lay it out for you. Most people who graduate from these schools with a skill, a labor skill, on average earn more than most college graduates when they graduate.
Yep.
Anywhere between $65,000 and $85,000.
Yep. Yep. Yeah. Another example of that is me. I went to school for trucking for 3 weeks. Graduated, got my CDL, made more money last year than I ever made in my life.
Driving a truck.
Driving a truck.
Now,
working a dock right now, actually, but
grant you, maybe Ed don't wear a tie and a suit and sit behind a desk or anything like that, okay? Maybe he didn't get tenure at some Ivy League college, but guess what? He's making more money than a lot of college graduates.
Yep. And I'm not down in all the college.
No, I'm not either. There are some.
We need doctors. We need nurses. We need physical trainer people that fix you when you hurt
we
your
need
stuff.
Lawyers too.
Yeah, we need but and all that needs school. So if you're going to do that, if you're going to go to school, like my niece right now, she's just started college this year. She's going to be a physical therapist.
There you go. I was getting ready to say that we need those too,
and with athletes and stuff.
And we need dentists.
But see, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Do it.
Yeah, that's fine.
Don't go in. I think I'm gonna be a political major. I'm gonna major in human studies. What?
Or in some colleges, they just major in protesting stuff.
And that's the other thing. Don't indoctrinate yourself. Keep your own head.
To parents out there who are paying for your kids' education, your kids aren't getting student loans, you're paying for it. Understand this. Virtually every college out there is a socialist indoctrination center. The professors aren't teaching your kids, they're indoctrinating them. They're telling them, here's my political opinion, and it should be yours too. Professors, that's not your job.
No.
And if you can't do the job you were hired to do, quit.
Teach her how to fix someone's knee, not where to vote.
It's not your job. If that kid's in there to learn history, you teach them history. Okay? If that kid's in there to learn science, you teach them science.
That's a whole other part of college I never understood. Why do you got to go to learn how to fix this guy's knee? Why do I got to teach all these other classes? You got 2 years of classes you don't even need.
I know.
You got to. That's my little vent.
Well, I can explain that. That's because here's the thing: as the government has raised the amount of money kids can get for college, they raise the tuition, and then they come up with ways to get more money from the government through the student loan system. Okay, so therefore, it is.
They're six-figure incomes.
It's absolutely incorrigible. It's unbelievable, unconscionable that you would take a kid who comes to college.
I'm not saying it's not an important job. It's just not that hard.
And say, oh, you got to take this class. You have to take this class first year. When it has absolutely nothing to do with what they're trying to get a profession in.
That's why trade schools are awesome.
Well, it's an elective. You have to take it. They see, I went through that. I'm going to leave the name of the school out because the technical certificate was worthless. But they said, oh, you have to take an English course. You have to. That way they could charge more money. Okay? It had absolutely nothing to do with the technical certificate I was trying to get in manufacturing, production, quality management, and robotics.
We wouldn't have so much student debt if, the colleges just ran colleges the way they're supposed to be ran.
Thank you.
And they were all technical schools.
And quit ripping off the American taxpayer.
They need a technical school for doctors. 2-year doctor technical school, you'd be out instead of 15 years.
You really can't do that. I don't know how many. You can't 2 years.
I'm just saying, streamline.
No, you can't. There's some things. There's some things you can't cut corners and streamline.
You're an eye surgeon? Yes, I went a 2-year degree in Ivy Tech.
How long did it take you to get your thing? A month. No, you can't do that.
Streamline.
No,
eye surgery.
No. No. We want them to take all the education they can get before they go rooting around in your head. Okay? Seriously. I mean, I'm not
making
saying
a joke.
people with a southern accent aren't intelligent. Yes, they are. I know of an astrophysicist that's on the History Channel or Discovery Channel. I can't remember which one. He's from down south. He's from Kentucky.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm so surprised he doesn't say, "Hey, y'all, check this out." But the guy's smart as a whip.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I'm not saying that, but there used to be an old joke about that because. You take this guy who was from down south and he went and got a zippy quick degree in Mexico in medicine, and now he's
Good place for medicine down there.
Yeah, he's an MD, and he's going to root. Hey, y'all got to understand, you got to lay down, relax. We're going to knock you out, and I'm going to root around your head a little bit. We're going to find that bugger. Does that give you confidence? No, you can't streamline an education. Okay, there's some things you can't do that with. So I would say this.
Oh yeah.
There's nothing wrong with going to college. But pick the right thing to go for, number one. Number two, colleges need to stop with the political indoctrination.
Yeah.
They need to stop with these elective crap so they can charge extra money. They need to stop all that junk. And hey, colleges, I'm going to say this. If you ain't flying the American flag, allowing free speech, and you're allowing conservatives to be attacked on your campus, you ought to lose your funding.
Yes.
Every dime of it. How many colleges would stand on their own 2 feet if they didn't get a dime because of that?
Yeah.
I think we're coming upon a time where we're going to start seeing these colleges brought under heel.
Yeah.
Okay.
They need to. Yeah. They're running wild.
It needs to happen because they're destroying our kids, man. And here's the thing: when these kids graduate college, it takes years to unwind all the indoctrination crap. It takes years for them to wake up and go, "Oh, hey, this ain't working."
Yeah. Yeah. I've seen that personally with kids at my church. And they go to school, and then we're Facebook friends. And then 6 months into them being in college, their posts are changing. And then a year into college, why is she now a lesbian? Oh, okay, how'd this happen?
And now let me lay that.
Oh, she was a really good girl.
Yeah, there's another. Now wait a minute. There's another underlying reason for that. That is improperly training your kids in church. Okay, kumbaya Christianity does not work. Not in today's world.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm sorry, and I'm going to say it again. You got me on it. Sitting there and going, when the pastor's talking, I just take lots of notes. You're not teaching jack. Okay? Oh, look what our kids planted in Dixie cups. You're not teaching them jack.
Yeah.
Teach them how to defend their faith.
When they go to college, they're submerged.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's coming from all sides.
They're submerged in the world. And here's the thing, we did that piece. The community that they didn't get in church, they get out here in the world, and when they discover it, they go, ooh. Oh, what's this?
Yeah.
Because you failed.
Yep.
Church, parents. Okay? I'm gonna say this. Too many churches today are either ignoring, ostracizing, or driving away watchmen. Mm-hmm. When the watchmen try to say, hey, and they try to warn them. And they tell them things like, well, we don't allow that. Or we don't want to see that. Guess what? The time's coming when it's going to be at your doorstep, at your church doorstep, at your house doorstep. When you send that kid off to college and they come home way out in left field, and you go, I don't understand what happened. Take a look in the mirror because you failed. That's your fault.
Yeah.
Remember the watchman's warning that if he warned the people and they listen not, it'd be upon them. So I'll just say that to anybody watching this that I've dealt with in any church. Yep. Remember, you were warned.
Back to the kids.
Back to the kids. Back to the
Make
kids.
smart choices.
We're talking about kids. I was talking about kids right there.
You were.
Yeah.
Make smart choices.
Yeah, make smart choices. Pick good vocations.
Yes.
Make good educational. Don't let somebody talk you into a stupid degree that is not going to do you any good.
And don't let people talk you out of trying something because, I don't think you can do it.
Yeah, don't let many people...
Yeah, if you fail, you fail.
Yeah, don't be afraid to chase your dream either.
Yeah, do it again.
But make sure it's a smart dream, okay?
Yeah. The best thing I love about that was somebody said if they got it right the first time, it would have been called WD-40. It would have been called WD-1.
Yeah. And I got another example.
Keep
my local pharmacy over here. Okay, my local pharmacy over here. There's a young lady that works there, and I can't remember her name. But, guys, I'll just go ahead and tell you, she's a young lady. She's cute as a button, okay? But she's smart as a whip. And she picked the right thing. She's a pharmacist.
Yeah, there you go.
She's a pharmacist. Mm-hmm. And she has the potential of making... Pretty good pharmacists can make pretty good money. Okay?
Yes, they can.
Yeah. So she made
job.
a good choice. Good on you.
Yeah.
Way to go, young lady. And I'm impressed with it. I'm impressed when I run into a person like that.
Yeah, that's good.
You know?
Yep, yeah.
So, and I'm not saying, guys, don't go over there and be hitting on her. She's a really nice young gal, okay? But she's really nice. She's really sweet, and she's a pharmacist. So, yeah, I mean, what can you say? When I meet a young person that's made good choices,
Yeah.
okay? But, like the dad who confronted Elizabeth Pocahontas Warren about student loan debt
Yeah.
and called her out and told her, you know, how dare you?
Yep.
You want to pay for everybody. I paid for my kids' education. We earned that. We worked our butts off, and now you just want to tell us that didn't mean anything?
Yeah.
Democrats are now being confronted with their stupidity.
Yeah.
Continue to confront them, folks.
Yes.
When they're out on the campaign trail, when they have their town halls and crap, show up en masse.
Yeah.
Conservatives, Christians, challenge them.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah, like the Virginia thing that had rally they had this week
Huge.
with
Huge.
what third? I can't remember what the number was. 60,000
Thousands.
people.
Yeah.
And
Thousands.
over half of those or even more had guns and ARs and rifles and
And they couldn't disarm everybody.
How many shootings did they have?
Zero.
Zero. How many
Zero.
arrests did they have? One.
Yeah,
And it
one.
was it. I found that out. They arrested one lady because she wouldn't take a mask off.
Yeah.
Why'd you have a mask on anyway? She wasn't even. She's probably there anti-ing what they
It
were
was
doing
probably
anyway.
one of the Antifa idiots. Okay, wearing one of them Guy Fawkes masks.
Yeah. So anyway, but yeah, it's like, oh, and then the other huge thing was awesome. You know what they did after the rally?
No.
They passed around trash bags and they cleaned themselves up.
Oh, they cleaned
That
up
was
after the
awesome.
rally, Democrats.
Yes, they have so many videos of people picking up trash.
Yes. See, that's what we do. Okay.
They
Liberals
left the
show
place
up.
better than when they got there.
And what kills me is when liberals show up to protest to save the environment, and the whole area is destroyed.
Yeah.
Trash everywhere.
Save the earth while they're pooping
Okay.
in the streets.
Oh, does anybody remember the 1% or the 99% protests in New York where they showed up, set up tents all over the freaking place, and they were protesting the 1%ers? Remember those? It was back when Obama was president, and there was all these protests, and all these idiots showed up, banging on their drums and their bongos and crap, smoking their pot, setting their tents up, and they literally destroyed, the whole area was destroyed.
Yeah.
They finally had to come in with dump trucks and trash trucks and shovels and crap.
All that crap going to the landfill, you're protesting.
Yeah, basically New York was kind of like San Francisco because there was poop all over the place. They were pooping on cop cars and peeing on stuff, and that's what liberals do.
Yeah.
We clean up after ourselves because we're responsible adults.
Yeah.
And judging from these 60,000 people who showed up in Virginia, what color do you think Virginia is going to go in November?
Yeah. Oh, the other huge thing I noticed too in Virginia was I heard white supremacist, white this, blah 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 blah, all this white stuff, right from the other side.
Oh yeah,
60,000 people showed up. They're showing video. They're just painting, showing video. I saw black. I saw Mexican. I saw moms and dads and kids
and grandparents
and every ethnicity you could think of was there.
Yep.
Supporting their rights.
Yeah, I guarantee you
it's
the First
not a white
Nations
thing. It's an American thing.
Yeah, and I guarantee you the First Nations
they
people were there.
Yeah.
Okay, and guess what? The First Nations people understand this concept all too well.
Hand in your
when
guns.
the government comes along and says, "Give us your guns, we'll take care of you," hang on to them. Buy more guns. Okay?
Yeah.
And Governor Northam and the Democrats of Virginia, see this? This is my watch. And the time has started counting down for you.
Yeah, he's gone.
Because we're going to see a historic event in Virginia. I believe this.
If anyone needs impeached, can you impeach the governor?
Yeah, you can actually. Yes, you can.
Hello.
Yes, you can. And you can recall the recall elected officials in the State House. You can get
Let's
rid
not
of
even
them.
wait to the next election.
I say don't wait. You had over 60,000 people show up for this protest. Man, go around, take those 60,000 people, sign petitions, and get more people, because there was people out there that couldn't get there at that time.
Yeah.
You get enough people on that petition, guess what you can do?
Yeah.
You can go and apply for a redress of grievances because it's in the Constitution.
Yep.
And you can get rid of them. You can get rid of them now.
Yep.
Okay? And if that don't work, then when election times come, and this is what I was going to say, I think we're going to see something historic. I think we're going to see in one state alone, we're going to see, I don't know how many Democrats lose their job.
Yeah.
But there's another historic thing coming after November, folks. The very thing that the Democrats have been accusing our president of doing, they have been doing.
Yeah, they've been doing for
And
years.
I think the investigations have been held off for now. Okay?
Yeah.
But I think after the election in November, it's going to hit full force. And I think we're going to see some people. And I heard a firefighter, Mark Taylor, who did the Trump prophecy, talked about this. He talked about after November, trials starting.
Yep.
Okay, people being taken to court, people being
Who's
arrested.
held accountable for it. And whatever side of the aisle you're on, if you did something, you need to be held accountable for
Yeah,
it. Republican, Democrat.
As I've stated
Liberal.
before, and this video is running a little bit long, I apologize. We apologize, but
Yeah,
but I have to say this. I have warned people before. Yes, these things are going to happen after November. Okay, but Mark Taylor also said this, that there were going to be riots. So
Yes.
as I've stated before, make sure you are prepared for after the election in November this year. Water, first aid supplies, dry goods, make sure you have food in the house, and don't go out for a couple of days.
Yep.
Don't go to the big cities if you don't have to. Don't be downtown, okay? If you have family that lives out in the country, go stay with them for a few days, unless you don't want to leave your house, you want to make sure it's secure. And the way to make sure it's secure, folks, is I'm going to say it again. Exercise your Second Amendment right.
Yes.
Please. You have the right to bear arms. You have the right to defend your family and your property. That is your right. Exercise it. We do.
Yes.
So guys, that being said, this was the second video, and I think we're going to have like one or two more.
Sure.
Yep, maybe one, two more after this today. So there's plenty of video footage and stuff, plenty of information for you. And feel free to check out the website. Link will be in description.
Yes.
God bless everybody.
God bless.